Welcome back to Armchair Gaffers. You have myself, Walks, SB, looking under it. You wouldn't think that Man United are through to their third final in 2 seasons, but we'll get to that. And we've got Letitia himself flying high on top of the world. The sky really is the limit at the minute for Aston Villa. For those of you who are new here, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, but most importantly, comment. And we will also apologise for our absences. We've taken ill, knocks, injuries. What else was there?
Bans.
Yeah, bans.
Yeah. Betting.
Failed drug tests.
Yeah, failed drug tests.
That too.
A lot of failed drug tests.
So yeah, please bear with us. We're only men. Yeah, and it was 420 yesterday. So to anyone who celebrates that,
still recovering.
But I guess we're back.
But yeah, we're back, baby.
We're back, baby.
As we say, and as ever, things change, but things stay the same. And more Man United misery is where we will start. United progress today against lowly Coventry from the Championship. I know a lot of our viewers probably don't even know what that is. But 8th place Coventry from the Championship pushed Man United as far as you can push a team today. And United progressed, but that isn't, I guess, the tail of the tape. SB, your honest feelings as ever on Man United and the current state of the world's biggest club.
Bro, today was nearly the end of Manchester United Sporting Directive.
Wow.
It was how many millimeters was that offside?
Oof. I've heard rumours. I've heard
About
different
10
things.
millimeters
But yeah,
was from the end of
a toenail is what they were saying.
Yeah, from the end of Manchester United Sporting Directive.
Mm-hmm.
Ten Hag is starting to unlock new traits at Manchester United.
Usually that's a good thing though. When you learn new tricks and new skills, new attributes. Why are you not happy about Ten Hag's new learnings and findings?
He's unlocking traits at Manchester United that I've never seen before.
Like what?
Like this bottling trait.
Okay.
This bitch trait.
Okay.
This no backbone trait.
Okay. Keep
BBL arse trait. This trait.
Wow.
He's a terrorist, bro. Simon Ten Hag is a terrorist. He is a terrorist. He's a terrorist, and his footballers are a terrorist as well.
Who do you think is more to blame? Is it Ten Hag or 10 terrorists? Or is it his 10 or 11 terrorists?
The players.
Football players.
They're
Yeah,
bums.
who where does the blame lie? 2 years in.
2 years in, because it's crazy, because we had such a good season last year.
Things seem so rosy, mate. You
But
were here celebrating.
this was a tale of the Glazers, which is the tale of their stories. We have one good year, next year,
Followed by absolute rubbish.
power struggle at the club. What was the question again, sorry?
Who is more to blame about what we seen today, and then I guess
The players.
over?
Today is the players. Today is the players.
Okay.
Today is not as
Team,
much
do you
as Ten
agree?
Hag.
I didn't watch majority of the game. I don't know if it's the players. I think it's just all a lot of negative things happening from Ten Hag, the players, the board, and I think it just meshes together. But it's cataclysmal. It is dumbfounding how a group of Premier League players who are good.
Most are internationals as well.
Most, like, do you know what I mean? Bruno Fernandes, I'd say he's one of the world's best playmakers. Højlund, he went on a goal scoring run, 70, 80 million pounds.
He's a bum as
We'll
well.
get to Højlund.
He's a UFC fighter.
We'll get to
Pretty sure Anthony is like more expensive than the yearly rental on the Ricoh Arena itself. So it is.
I'm telling you, bro. It's bro.
I'd
cry right now.
I really try and find it hard to like not smile and not grin and not laugh. But part of me like looks at you guys, and once the hating is done, once the enjoyment is done, once the laughing is done, I really do look at United and I go, do you know what? It would be a better world if you guys were good.
You're one of those guys.
Yeah, because look at City.
Yeah.
It's about to be 6 and 7.
I understand that.
And like, it's just down the road from you guys. Do you know what I'm saying?
People who have that, it's better if, mate, I think you're a good, clean-hearted souls, but I wouldn't give this charity.
Oh, that's only
to
after like
other teams.
hours
After
and hours of like hating. Like, because it got to 3-0. And I thought, you know what?
Goals from Scott McTominay. I compared him to a cockroach in the nicest way possible, because he has this habit of surviving all of the storms. And I think this season more so than ever, you just can't kill him. Doesn't know how to die.
he's gonna do what I now call being threaded, where you look around and you go, okay, fair enough, we're all bad, but why me? Why do I need to go? And I think you're about to thread him. I think you're gonna go, do you know what? Celtic looks nice.
Okay, it works.
Go home, leave.
Okay.
But it's McTominay.
Maguire scores as well.
Do you
It was
know
like
what?
a tailor the tape for those who have been through it, struggled, fallen out of favour.
But that's the
injuries, and
thing
come
though,
back and
like,
scored. And I was thinking today, wow, this is everything's going to plan.
It
And then
feels
Bruno
like-
scores.
And then Bruno scores. Like, that's the thing. Like, I was like, where would you guys be without Bruno? Because as opposition fans, we don't like Bruno, innit?
I hear this a lot of the time. Yeah, a lot of opposition fans aren't Bruno's biggest fans. Surprisingly,
It's because we know how good he is.
okay.
And it's like when you see like a Lambo in like the driveway of like a 2-bedroom terraced house in Preston North End, you are going to be a bit jealous. You're going to be like, fuck that Lambo.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when I look at Bruno, I think he's a good player, but all like together as well. Rashford,
Can we talk about these bums now? 'Cause
Scapegoat.
Talk about these
Scapegoat.
bums,
I've
man.
heard
Scapegoat.
in a few different
Scapegoat.
This
He's
is
been on.
why Ganacho's here liking tweets.
Okay.
This is
Bro.
why. Because why is he coming off before Rashford's coming off? What is in that guy's 350 bad contract? What is in it? That he has to start every single game for
360
75
deal
minutes.
with the
He was
deal.
on the phone to Saka this week.
Bro,
you know.
it's pathetic, bro. Why is he still playing? Why? This is that, and that's Ten Hag's fault.
It's
That
gone
is
on.
Ten
It's gone on for a while now.
Casemiro. What is wrong with Casemiro?
So I'll ask you this, SB.
What is wrong with
are
him?
the other options at this point?
Anything, bro.
Academy.
Anything than this guy, bro. What is he
Academy.
on, bro? He's at the 5 Palm already, bro. Chilling, bro. Cocktails. He's there.
Is it? Yeah. Is it time to send?
Bro, he's gone.
Just
Casemiro to the
just spawn more of these black academy players that you bring through.
And Ten Hag did his thing that he does, where backs against the wall, little academy guy kind of thing.
Because he's gonna try hard. That kid had like 2 shots on goal.
It's good PR as well.
I'll
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the Uber comfort for Casemiro.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah.
And Wan-Bissaka as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like Wan-Bissaka.
Playing out of position
But,
and
bro,
stuff
every
like that.
single time this guy's getting caught out all the time, bro.
Lapses in concentration.
Lapses of concentration,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Stop with the Cali, bro.
Yeah.
I remember when people were
420.
comparing him to Trent.
Bro.
That was a good time.
All Wan-Bissaka can do is tackle.
Yeah.
Great eye.
Slide tackle as well, sorry.
World
He
class.
can't stand tackle. It's just a slide tackle. That's all he can do is a slide tackle.
And
Press resistant.
if he wasn't playing for United, he wouldn't even need to tackle like that. If Wan-Bissaka was playing for Liverpool, he'd probably put in like 1 tackle every 4 games.
Oh, okay.
But because he's playing for United, everyone's like, oh, look at his tackling. Like, bro, he needs to tackle.
Yeah.
You need to understand as well, though. You see Wan-Bissaka, yeah, he lets the person run for a bit just so he can slide
can
tackle.
get
Like,
that.
he wants to slide tackle.
It's a tough.
Bro, it's bums.
Any Bale being shot Eric Ten Hag's way,
Yeah.
with the injuries, Mount and Amrabat.
I don't want
that
to.
once again.
Who?
Mount and
The
Amrabat.
injuries more so. Mine's more which isn't his fault, is the mentality.
Ah,
'Cause
okay.
You coach a team to a 3-0 win, or they're winning 3-0,
Yeah,
60th minute. What? All right, I heard the substitutions. People are like, oh, why did you
Substitutions,
take this
bit
guy off?
strange.
Bro, we've taken off Kobe Mino for Christian Eriksen, who's a Denmark international. We've taken off
The step down shouldn't be so
shouldn't
drastic.
be that we're playing Coventry. So it's a mentality issue.
Yeah.
When you're 3-0 up and you're losing that, I don't want to hear about tactics.
Nothing
or
about-
nothing. It's
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
about
yeah,
that. It's,
yeah.
it's in here. When you're playing Brentford and you've scored in the last second, and all you've got to do is hang on for 4 or 5 minutes because you've done a smash and grab, an absolute robbery, and you can't even do that.
Get
It's nothing
bagged.
to do with the
Yeah,
manager.
yeah,
When
yeah.
you're winning against
Fair.
Chelsea, 3-2, Ole in the 95th minute, 96th minute, and in the 99th minute, it's 4-3.
This is triggering
I don't know how
PTSD.
much I can place the blame on Ten Hag. So that's why
this is triggering
as much
my
as Ten
PTSD.
Hag is a terrorist,
It's the players first.
the players need to go, bro.
Yeah.
They have to go, bro.
But this is the thing, like, I remember we were sat in this exact room, I think it was 2 months ago, and I said that United have got nothing at the moment. Like, nothing. There's nothing for you guys to fall back on except the shoulders of a now 19-year-old CDM.
Yeah. Happy
who-
birthday, Kobe.
Yeah, happy birthday. And there's no tactics, there's no passion, there's no integrity, there's no drive, there's no, like, togetherness either. Like, when one of you guys lose the ball, another guy's going to complain, and he'll lose the ball next, and then they'll complain. And I look at it, and I just think, this squad doesn't function. It is astounding to me that you guys are 6th. Astounding to me.
It's crazy.
So that's a good point. And it's something which I guess has been highlighted this week is the strength, air quotes, or so-called strength of the Premier League. We've seen big teams British teams, English teams, sorry, leave the European competitions this week.
Quite a few.
3, I think it was. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you had Liverpool, you had Arsenal, and Man City. And yeah, I think we're understanding that maybe in this current time, the Prem probably isn't as strong as we think it is. West Ham as well, sorry.
Do you know what it is? And I clocked it, right? Pep Guardiola ruined the Premier League. 100%.
Okay.
He went and ruined Germany first.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out George Coombs. And then he came to the Premier League and he ruined the Premier League. Because he came here and he convinced all these managers that you need to play out from the back, you need to play false nines,
Get down.
your midfields need to be all small, tinkery like guys, and like you need to do 1-2-1-2, and you need to do like triangular passes and passages of play. And then when you go and see Arsenal go to the Allianz, what are they doing? Passages of play, clog the midfield, but not score. Liverpool, Atlanta, passages of play, clog the midfield, false nine. Liverpool haven't had a striker for like 8 years. And then Pep came in, and then Liverpool, Klopp went, do you know what? We don't actually need a striker. And then they go get beat, 3-1 on aggregate to Atlanta?
Yeah, 3-1.
And then who else got knocked out? City.
City, yeah.
That City Real Madrid game.
What game?
That is just
Lovely stuff.
to a T Pep Guardiola.
Great to know.
Carlo went, brother,
Pass.
I've been in this game for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Pass away, bro. You do what you want to do because we're not letting you score. And then even Villa, we went to Lille.
Yeah.
And
wasn't easy.
We got ran off the park. If it wasn't for a Matty Cash deflected goal in the 83rd,
Shout out to him.
we're going home. So I just think that all these like Premier League managers grow up, buy a striker,
Yes.
and actually play some football.
Okay.
Let's not do this inverted pass around. Because I look at Saka.
4 centre backs on the pitch.
Oh
all
my
that stuff.
God! What other league is playing 4 centre backs on the pitch?
I can't lie. I'm tired of seeing this stuff. Yeah, this isn't what I grew up on.
Nah.
The purists are somewhere crying into their notepads.
They're Pep disciples when you think about it. All the
Yeah,
terrorists.
yeah.
Arteta's a terrorist. Ten Hag's a terrorist.
Yeah.
They're all Pep's disciples.
And then guys are going to say, well, look at the underlying stats. I'm done with underlying stats, bro.
Yeah. Let's just play some.
Because we got one team.
the data.
We got one team. And then people are saying to me, oh, well, City won the Champions League last year. Barely.
Burley.
If
Yeah.
Lukaku didn't have,
A Lukaku day. Yeah.
then
Lukaku day.
it's a completely different thing.
Well, there's
Yeah.
a lot of Haaland days,
It's tough.
isn't there?
It's tough. Yeah.
And then Man United
Get
today, it's not an English football thing to
No.
me. It's a Premier League thing.
Okay.
The Premier League
cool.
entitlement is like heavy. And Coventry, the manager went in at half time.
Yeah. What do we make of them?
Do you know what? I've been trying to say this for ages and like,
What does Mourinho do?
Hold you. Yeah.
Chin
Shut
up
up.
Coventry, man.
I've been saying this for a minute. Like, we need to start respecting the Championship.
And this isn't Leeds. This isn't Ipswich. This isn't Leicester.
If this was Leicester,
It's Coventry.
if this was Leicester, like that's happening from minute one today.
We've got Ellis Sims.
He's had a great FA Cup run, by the way.
Ellis
Yeah.
Sims.
He's gonna make Commentary some.
Ellis Sims is kind of hard. Haji Wright is cold.
Shirts.
They had like a
He's
like
like a B-Tech Watkins, bro. Every time I look at him, it just looks like what Watkins
Just
was.
bowling,
5-6 years ago.
bowling. That guys. Yeah. No. Shout out to him, man. He's had a great run.
these
shout out to Coventry.
these Championship guys. This is not Rory Delappen's Chris Brunt anymore. As much as I love these guys, this is not them guys. Like if
Clint Hill and
bro, this is a bunch of kids that probably could play for Crystal Palace or Fulham if they got the exposure
No.
to do so.
I hear you.
As much as like you
the
know,
gap isn't as wide
It's
as
not.
it once was. I don't.
it's
think.
not on a collective level. It might.
But that's
be.
not to say United weren't shocking. In
Oh
that
yeah,
second
yeah.
half.
Like
But
Coventry City. Like I'm pretty sure. What was it? 6 years ago, Coventry City had to rent Northampton's ground because they couldn't afford the Ricoh Arena.
Dire Straits.
And yeah, man. Like the Premier League needs to answer some serious questions.
Yeah, they understand. And yeah, we're watching. We're aware. Before we depart from Manchester United's victory / loss, Ten Hag, will he be wearing the Man United 3-piece suit come August next season?
I don't think so, man.
Yeah.
And
Sir Jim ran the marathon.
And came there.
Came to the
I
game.
had to see that.
And that was the toughest thing he probably had to go through.
He probably saw 3-0 up whilst he was coming to the ground and thought, oh, this is nice. I
Cushy.
can have a couple drinks, talk to some people.
Yeah.
As soon as he sat down, he saw 3-2, he's thinking, shit.
Yeah. That's
Is-
probably the most stressed
is
his
this
heart
the mess
was
I
all
gotta
day.
deal with right now?
71 years old.
Bro,
Having to go through that.
I feel sorry for Ten Hag because every time he's managing, he's got Sir Jim there, he's got David Brailsford,
Gary Neville,
Gary
in the,
Neville.
in,
So it's
the,
like
in the
he's
gantry. Gary in the
auditioning.
gantry.
It's like an audition every single game for him, and he's not doing good.
Yeah,
It's not good audition, man.
no,
He's never-
report card's not looking great.
He's never around anyone as well. Whenever I look at Ten Hag, he's always just on his ones. When I look at Pep,
solitary.
Pep's got all these like Spanish guys around him. When I look at Emery, he's got like all these Spanish guys around him. Klopp rolls deep. He's got like 9 guys around him at every single point on that touchline. When I look at Ten Hag, I just think, yeah, this man's just been left out
It's
to dry.
usually that pan to him, and
He just stood
standing
there.
in the rain.
Yeah, he's been left out to dry.
Oh, he doesn't deserve this. What's the job? Is the job too big for him? Or
I think he's doing
is
this on
that not a
purpose.
Pardon?
I think he's doing this on purpose.
What?
I think he's doing a Ranić.
What, running it into the ground?
Yeah, 100%. He went to them last summer. He went, I want X, Y, and Z. And they went, right, we'll give you Højlund, we'll give you Mason Mount, and we'll give you Onana. And he was like, I don't want that though. I want this £12 million CDM from FC Groningen. And they were like, no, Mason Mount, he sells shirts. He was like, why do I want a black keeper? Go get me Castiles or some shit. And they were like, well, we need to sell shirts. They were like, they've got Haaland, like Højlund. It makes marketing sense.
Sounds the same.
It sounds the same, Eric.
Yeah, it's the same.
And he was like, well, you know, I'll do what I can with what I can, do you know what I'm saying? And then Mainu, he probably brought in Mainu and thought, oh yeah, like, let me run this into the ground more. And he went, oh, okay, you're good. Fair enough.
Gem there. Yeah.
And then there's no tactics, there's no nothing's happening. And that's why he keeps playing Rashford. Man United fans are like, why is he playing Rashford? Because he's exposing him.
Is this the open heart surgery that Ralph
He's saying to the world, he's like, this is your king. This is who families rely on to feed their kids. Do you know what I'm saying? And Rashford called out Saka this week. He said, oh, how'd you do that whole limping gig? Like, how'd you get away with it? Saka was like, oh yeah,
I'll break it down for you, bro.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? 3-step process. Got taken off. And
out of limelight. Oh, it's tough. And before we depart, SB, a few words on Rasmus Højlund before we move on. It seems like he is now back in September.
I don't think the camera is going to be able to see me, what I'm going to produce here, which Rasmus needs to do. See, tomorrow, Rasmus, you need to go to Sports Direct. There's a thing called ladders. You get the ladders, Rasmus, and you lay them on the floor, and you go left, go left, right. You go in and out.
Agility.
Yeah, and then when you do that, Rasmus, it helps with your feet. So when the ball gets passed in or fizzed into your feet know what they're doing because they're coordinated. But because you don't do that ladder or you haven't done that ladder, Rasmus, you have no coordination of your feet, my bro. None. Zero, bro.
It's been a tough watch, I think, since he's come back from injury.
He just wants to fight. I say this isn't UFC 300, Rasmus. This is the Wembley Arena, bro. I know you heard arena, but it's not that gladiator arena, bro. This is a football arena, bro.
It's
not time to fight.
It's a tough watch at times. But young.
Coventry must have been happy today when they saw him, bro, playing against Liverpool. Fucking hell, we thought he was in the Championship. He was playing Stoke, one of Stoke strikers or something like that.
For us Imagine how mad the halftime team talk had to be from Coventry's manager for them to score 3 goals.
No, shout out to him, man. He got it on and popping. Shout out to Robbins. But yes, we move forward.
Can I ask you guys a real question? Diogo Dalot, what's like Wagwan?
Good player.
I'd probably put him up there as United's best player this season. Yeah,
I watch him and I'm like, you're good, but not in the way that I'd expect you to be. Do you know what I'm saying?
I have him down as United's best player, but that's not to say he isn't without fault. I think there's a list of errors he's contributed to, which have swung games or even lost us games, and he's played a big part in that. But I think for me, just being available this year just shows how low the bar is. Sorry.
Can I do like a quick little thing? If I just name a player, can you guys say
good,
like
bad.
keep or sell?
Okay, cool.
Dalot,
Keep.
Varane,
Keep. In context.
No. So I'm out.
Maguire,
Keep.
Shaw,
Keep.
AWB,
Sell.
Contract's running down as well, isn't it?
Sell. Too much Cali.
Sell.
Cass,
Sell twice.
He's inspired, chilling, some influences or something.
Get him out to Stephen Taylor's team.
McTom,
Keep.
Ericsson,
Sell.
Rash,
Sell.
Keep.
Whoa.
Keep.
Yeah.
So in 4 years, when Rashford gets like 15 goals, he'll be like, I was there for him. I was there for him.
Keep walks.
Cut the clip.
What are we keeping?
Yeah, keep.
He hasn't even scored. I don't think he scored a hat trick for Manchester United.
Still hasn't.
How has he not scored
There's
a hat trick?
A list of like 10-year-olds that have now.
Bro, he's been playing since 16, bro, for Man United. How's he not got a hat trick, bro?
Yeah. And I'll Mason Mount. I'm
him.
guessing you guys will keep Mason Mount just because of the.
He hasn't played.
Anthony, last one.
Oh, mate.
I'll be honest. Great cameo against Chelsea. But for me, yeah, let's cut our losses, man.
Okay, so you're keeping majority.
That was about 4 or 5.
Yeah, you're already selling Cass, AWB,
Varane's gone.
like Rash.
But we got to do a major overhaul. There needs to be a major
Every
overhaul
summer
of
I
our
say,
squad.
this is the summer it gets started. But
And
maybe
they
this is the one.
we never
But
sold
yeah,
players.
Man United are through to the FA Cup final, playing against the noisy neighbours, Man City, who beat Chelsea yesterday. Any thoughts on yesterday's semi-final? It seemed like City were on fumes, running on
That
fumes.
is why I call him T.O. Jackson.
Okay. Yes.
He was
A
the
host
brother.
of
He was
chances.
He was Randy or the other brother. I forgot the other brother's name. If his name was Randy or whatever. But it was Randy. The other day. I felt, you know what? Jackson's looking alright. I was thinking like,
Yeah.
I was saying to one of my Chelsea mates, I was
kinda
like,
like him as
35
well.
million or 30 mil for him. I was like, alright. For all the shit that you've bought,
Yeah.
it's not a bad buy.
It's not the worst,
Like, it's
yeah.
not the worst. Like I don't. Obviously, you got GA and you got stats, but I like to use my eyes sometimes. Like, forget his GA, which is decent anyway.
Yeah.
But for his first season in Prem,
It's not crazy, no.
it's not been bad.
No,
but
no.
then,
It's big moments,
but then,
man.
But you know what? I think karma, because we know he's a Senegalese striker called Nicholas Jackson. We know that it's going to take
What does this mean?
some time, and this is what strikers are nowadays. The days of Fernando Torres, David Villa, all these man, that's not happening anymore.
There are no strikers.
Hoyland, Nunez, Jackson.
How did he get that name, Jackson, being African?
Yeah, man. Nicholas with a CH as well is crazy for an
Yeah,
African.
Nicholas as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, he needs to be investigated.
yeah.
But yeah, he's finishing, man. Honestly,
Not great.
the header, the 1-on-1. Then there was one when he was 1-on-1 from the halfway line, basically.
Then he
And
kind
he
of cut
thought,
back.
oh my God, how do I fuck this up?
And he set someone.
He slowed down and he went round the keeper.
Oh yeah,
When he
yeah. It
slowed
took
down,
ages, and then
went round the keeper
Then
and
he
then
passed it back to like the
them.
DM or
Like,
something. Yeah,
you take it, Ake.
it's tough to watch, man. For
They
Chelsea,
played
is
good
it
as
is this Chelsea's worst season since in recent memory? In
I think last year was worse.
year, yeah.
Cause
Oh, was
last,
it?
Yeah, because there was no direction last year.
was.
Last year they were just bad. But this, like, look at what they did to Everton last week. Like, Everton,
there weren't those high points last year.
that
really.
Everton back four haven't conceded a goal all season when they've been in that back four.
6.
6, yeah,
They held
Are you
6.
gonna give them props?
100%.
Oh, shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone.
100%. Because like,
Was Seamus Coleman and Ashley Young
Bramthwaite,
on the right side?
Bramthwaite got put on.
That's like
the,
an average age of 80 you got on the right side there. How is that allowed in the Premier League? When I saw that against Chelsea, I said, no wonder why they're fucking scoring
Yeah,
6.
Palmer put Bramthwaite on the Summer Jam
Oh,
screen.
broski.
That was not good.
But like I said, no cold, no party, it seems, with Chelsea. Because
yeah,
if he
but
doesn't score or assist,
It's quiet.
it's quite...
it's quiet. But I think like even Jackson's like finish, I was shocked. I was like, I didn't think like, you had that in you. I think Madueke played good as well. But I think Chelsea, the fact that Chelsea are like 3 points behind you guys now.
Yeah.
Like, I think they can go on a push, and Pochettino isn't going to like win you like trophies. Like, Pochettino isn't going to do anything crazy, but what he will do is he'll get a bunch of young players and he'll like, elevate them more. So I mean, look what he's done to Cole Palmer. In like 10 years' time, when Cole Palmer's doing like,
Is this Pochettino's work? Is the question.
what, for Palmer?
Yeah.
Oh, I think so.
Fair.
No way.
Fair.
Because
Fair,
like
fair.
you saw Palmer at the start of the season, it was like, oh, this is just like a calm youth from City, and then now it's like, oh, this is
There's fire
He
there.
admitted he didn't even know that he was even like this good. He admitted the other day.
That's kind of mad.
Watch.
a Poch.
Bro, they didn't want him.
Ah,
They wanted
yes,
Elise.
yes,
They
yes,
wanted
yes.
Elise. If they had Elise right now, they would have been probably 13th or 14th because he's never fit. So good luck with that. But
Him and Eze linked up yesterday, and they were doing that playground stuff and
He's a
beating
part-time
guys
forward.
up, and then hamstring will go.
Chelsea, yeah, like I heard the direction, but bro, like I was saying, they had a penalty the other day. They was moving like a bunch of hyenas.
What did we?
Cole
what did we
Palmer,
make of that?
The GOAT Cole Palmer, who's even got us here.
What did we make of that? Is that showing?
was gonna-
Some people spun it as it shows the players want to take responsibility.
Because when it's 5-0, that's when you want to take responsibility.
Because someone made a good point. Dele Alli made a good point. Shout out to him with the alarm. Do you see the alarm thing? His alarm every day goes off at 11 o'clock to remind him that World Cup 2026 is on.
Oh,
What do we?
yeah. He's trying to get to the World Cup
Did
2022.
he say that?
Yeah.
No way.
And I guess it's good to dream.
So when Rio was trying boxing, it's like, bro, sit down.
Sit out.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dele Alli said, he made a great point, and he said, I didn't see them fighting to take a pen, the pressure pen against Man United.
Yeah.
But I didn't see Jackson yesterday. He was fighting. He said something. He came out saying, "Oh yeah, I wanted to get to 15 goals."
No one cares, bro.
Broski, it's a team game, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and then not only that, I was gonna say to finish it off because I was saying this is why I don't think like the direction of Chelsea. Like, bro, after the game yesterday, they've lost. Thiago Silva crying his eyes out, upset.
You don't
gave
like
it
to
his
see
all.
that.
You don't like to see it.
Don't
Probably
like to
how
see
the Chelsea fans was feeling yesterday. And then behind him, you have Mr. Libertine himself, Mr. Sumasan, all of them. Bagatelle, he's probably there today. Noni Mudu Wex.
Man are going to the Bagatelle restaurant. Yeah.
Saw his pal Jack. Said, Jack, yo, it's been a minute I ain't seen you on the tables and bags, bro. What's going on after you've just lost it in the last 5 minutes? Noni.
Do you know what though? Like,
time, Noni.
he don't help himself.
The hand,
Yeah,
Noni.
they've introduced it for a
They
reason.
already bagged you last time on the video. Hey, with the girls. Hey. They caught you already, Noni, bro. I'm trying to save you.
Yeah.
Trying to help you, bro.
Did you see the FA Cup interviews where they were like, "Oh, what's your favorite song?"
No.
And Noni was like, "Lil Baby," and I was like, "Brother."
What's the shock?
I was like, bro. I was like, say Kendrick.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, come
Well, that's
on,
more
like,
palatable.
Give me a
Yeah.
gunner or something, man. At least you like to dress or
And then
something.
Chukwuemeka was doing gospel music, and I was like, "This is a
He's playing by the
Yeah,
he
yeah,
knows
man.
the script. He knows the
Bro,
script.
But
yeah.
Man City, tough week for them. Knocked out of the Champions League.
Lovely.
See
by
Pep
Real
crying?
Madrid. Yeah, that was like,
bro, shut up."
what's going on?
It was a
there?
bit harsh for them, but cry, man. Like,
That's a game.
No one asked you not to score goals against Real Madrid.
yeah. It was 120 minutes.
Do you know what I mean?
Haaland.
So, can we?
Haaland.
Or not to
Cole
just-
Palmer,
Go. Shoot.
Bukayo Saka.
You know what? Yeah, I want to just say Phil Foden, like that Phil Foden Saka one, like Phil Foden.
Okay,
But
cool.
you see the Cole Palmer one, I'll leave that to you guys.
No one wants to say
You don't
it.
want any parts.
No one wants to say it because of the city that we live in, and we none of us
bump into
none of us support teams in this city.
a
innit?
family member or himself.
All
in
I'm-
in
What I'm
Nando's.
gonna say is Bukayo looks a bit tired and jaded. That's what I will say.
I was like, I hear it in it,
I
but
don't
like,
want to get on his back.
okay, if let me do it this way, innit? I don't want to get on Saka's back in it. I went Nando's yesterday. I had the Saka sauce.
What's his name?
It's good. It's good. It's kind of hot. Yeah. It's kind of hot. But like, it's a bit like Saka. It's like, oh, it's hot, but you're a bit of an inverted winger in the system. Do you know what I'm saying?
As the sources are, yeah.
As the
As sources can be, yeah.
Nah, in all, like, if you're an honest football fan and you've watched Saka this season,
Yes.
and you've watched Cole Palmer this season, and you can very honestly say Bukayo Saka is a better footballer than Cole Palmer.
No, people won't. They
You're an Arsenal
shouldn't-
fan.
They shouldn't say that. Yeah,
You're an Arsenal fan.
Spot the Arsenal fan.
Just be honest. You're an Arsenal fan. Is he more efficient? Maybe. Is he more consistent? Maybe. Does he cut in from the right wing and pass it to Odegaard on the inside channel better? Maybe. But is he scoring hat tricks against Premier League teams and making like his winger and striker fight over a penalty because he's just bagging goals like stupid and they're like, can we have some? Is he nutmegging centre backs, 1-2ing it with a striker and twisting it into the bottom corner? Is he skipping past players on the transition? And if you think that he is, show me the clips because I haven't seen them.
So you're saying Cole Palmer's moving?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just stating facts as facts.
Okay.
And
I think the only thing I would say is Palmer is currently in that free role. Looks like he plays off the right, but he's not really playing off the right.
then I ask you this
I
question.
don't understand, or I don't believe he'll replace Saka naturally. It'd probably be like a forced thing.
Yeah,
But he's in better
if you
form.
put Saka in a free role, oh my God.
You think same results, or it wouldn't look like this?
It'd be like that time when you're on Tetris and like you're at the top bar and you're just trying to fit stuff in place.
It's not gonna look aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, okay, cool.
You can't invert from the right wing and
You know what it is though? I blame Arsenal fans. I blame you, Arsenal fans. I
Oh,
blame
okay, I
them.
saw a post from
them.
360. Shout out to them
agree with them as
this week, and they were saying, the reason why people were on Saka's back after Arsenal's Champions League exit, where he didn't play great, is due to Arsenal fans hyping players up and putting them in conversations and giving them titles, world class in this case, that they don't deserve.
Like Saliba, I rate Saliba. You heard me on this pod many of times. Arsenal fans, like he's one of my favorite centre backs. Even Gabriel's even
won you over a bit. Yeah.
But the way they rate these guys, it's just like we just need a bit of tranquilo. I think Bayern Munich, the Bayern Munich game was a bit of an eye opener.
Because that's when the lights are bright. Those Champions League lights are LEDs.
Players like Declan Rice, I rate Declan Rice.
Tough night.
But when I saw players like Musiala,
why does Musiala's like a baby Suarez in the way he just runs at like 110 miles an hour.
And Leroy Sané, I was thinking Leroy Sané's been a bum.
And he was
this
injured,
whole
bro.
And he came to the Emirates and with no fans, turned up. Gnabry as well.
Yeah,
been a bum.
Oh boy,
this is what I'm saying. With us Premier League fans, we need to seriously humble ourselves because we're talking about Sakas and Doku's and Rashford's and Luis Diaz's. Bro, I saw some guy called Gallardo, I don't even know who that is, from Porto, drop an absolute gem on Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? And that was the round before. Like, I see like injured Leroy Sané making whoever was playing left back for Arsenal, which one of their centre backs?
Whichever one of them.
Whichever one of their centre backs, like, just look stupid. I've seen the same from Gnabry. And this is the thing, like, because all we watch is Premier League football, and none of us want to watch Ligue A or Serie A or La Liga. Like, no one's watching Clasico right now, do you know what I'm saying?
No, sad.
But
look how far we've fallen. We used to be a proper country.
Bro, that's why I like, we're trying to like put out there like Saka's on the same level as Vinny and Rodrigo.
Yes.
Bro.
It's only, like, this is his first Champions League, like, that's what I mean. It's their first competition for us. So I don't even think it was embarrassing how they went out of the Champions League.
No.
Because you got to the quarterfinals, your first quarterfinals in how many years?
A long while,
And then just to bombard your players after, like, this is embarrassing, this is that. It's just like, bro.
Who really had them going that far?
Yeah, just tranquilo, you've done well.
And like, we need to remember the Arsenal of old. It's after that,
their normal thing.
This is
what I'm saying.
Top title race with Wenger.
Yeah.
Nasri will score a bunch of goals. Kleb will drop, gems on everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you might get like a couple hat tricks from Adebayor.
Yeah.
But at the end of the season, Arsenal are going to finish third with a Champions League quarter-final.
Maybe FA Cup to show for it.
Maybe an FA Cup. And then the fans will go, hey.
So it's like they forgot where they came from. Like, this was your norm with Arsenal.
They're way ahead of the plan.
It's the fans that are my age.
Entitled.
Do you know what I'm saying? And like, they're like, oh yeah, Arteta, we need to have a serious conversation. Like, Arteta's great.
Any pressure on him?
There has to
going
be.
into what, fifth season? I think it was.
What's it? 600 mil and one FA Cup trophy.
I saw 700 as well. Depends which source you're using, or if it's dollars or pounds or pesos.
I just don't like the way he skips the other competitions.
Okay, as if they're beneath him.
Beneath him, and just fall short for the Premier League and the Champions League. You have to win FA Cups, League Cups, to get that feeling to get over the line. You don't just randomly go and win the Champions League.
Yeah, in this current climate with Man City, I think silverware is more important than ever because the chance of collecting it is fairly low.
How many Premier Leagues or cups did it take for Man City to win the Champions League? They only won the Champions League last year.
Yeah. So why should Arsenal believe they should be?
We just go.
And by the way, we still, to this day, he hasn't received his MBE or OBE just yet. But Nathan Jones, Southampton, stopped us from getting or witnessing a quadruple when Southampton beat Man City last year. So shout out to him, wherever he may be.
No, I think to touch on like the Arteta thing. I think Saka was going to get better. I think Martinelli's going to get better. I think Odegaard's going to get better. I think all these guys have probably got another level. And if I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm not thinking, I wish like we could have won something. Just like trust in the process, but stop talking about your players to be world-class guys. Because as soon as that happens, shout out Mr. Brown, as soon as Bayern Munich scored that goal, he knew what was going to happen.
Okay.
I was going to be in the messages and I was going to be like, are you going to substitute Saka on or what's going on? Because I haven't seen Saka play. And I think if you're an Arsenal fan, if you're a Liverpool fan, if you're a Villa fan, just chill. Let Pep get his titles. We can all just, be the background artists. Our time will come. Our time will come.
But just be ready.
Yeah.
For the opportunity when it arises. Yeah, there's no shame in going out to Bayern Munich for the first time in I can't remember how many years.
They're still in the title race. So.
Yeah, and they bounced back yesterday against Wolves, 2-0 win. I know Wolves were stricken with injuries. What do we make of that yesterday? Did we expect Arsenal to bounce back yesterday?
I expected them to win.
Late kick-off, all that stuff. Like there was a potential banana skin in the air, but I think Wolves' injuries
They had a trickier, more trickier outfit, I think, but it's still a tricky game away from home.
Yeah.
They're down on their spirits at the moment, so they're still in the title race.
Took them back top.
Because even when they who was it? They lost to Villa the other day because we wasn't.
Yes.
It was like, oh my gosh, it's the end of the title race. It's like, why are you guys so emotional?
Doom and gloom.
And then this is how it translates to the pitch.
Because they've seen it before.
We see them like the Arsenal. You see the Emirates. That's why they're losing. They lose 1 or 2-0. The place is empty.
Yes,
You would think that they've lost 6 or 7-0 all the time.
That was tough to see.
It's like tranquilo.
Tranquilo.
You can feel the nervousness in the stadium. I felt it against Bayern when they scored, and I felt it against Aston Villa as well. The stadium is quiet, and it's nothing. Nothing could
just takes the atmosphere out of it.
Takes everything. And it translates to the pitch. You can see the players are affected by it.
Yeah, Arsenal, because even when we went 2-0 up, I was like, it's not over. I've seen Arsenal score 2 in 4 minutes, and I've seen the crowd leave.
It's done.
And I was like, you guys stink, man. Bro, I was there. Like, I've seen Villa put down some stinkers of performances. I've seen us lose 5-1 at home. I've been there till the end.
Yeah.
Because you know what I think? Why be here to win if you're not going to be there to lose? And then people are saying, oh, well, some Arsenal fans live all the way here.
Traffic.
Well, bro, why are you not telling me that when you guys are beating Man City at home?
Yeah,
I don't see the same fans even.
Yeah, the distance is still the same.
I think Arsenal has to be one of the easiest stadiums for transport.
Good
I
good
literally
transport
walk out,
links.
I've got the Piccadilly line on both sides.
On both sides. But they bounced back yesterday. They went back top of the table, punched Wolves in the face. Trossard.
Just a quick one as well. Arsenal haven't scored a goal against Unai Emery in about 190 minutes of play.
Ooh, agendas.
But obviously Unai, I was being told our second season Emery.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Our second season.
Heard about that.
We're 4th.
Yes.
I think Arteta's second season he was 8th. Spent twice as much. And obviously Arsenal fans told me, oh yeah, we sacked Unai Emery because he can't get you to places that your club hasn't been before. But last time I checked, we hadn't been top 4 in like 20 years.
Talk your shit, TJ.
And we've got like a £30 million striker.
Talk your shit.
We've got like a kid called Morgan Rogers.
Dude, flying.
I think he was like 7 million.
Flying.
Obviously no Kamara, no Douglas Luiz in the midfield.
Tyrone Mings has still got one small leg.
Yeah, Tyrone Mings, his knee is still like grenaded somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like obviously Arsenal, they've got £105 million Declan Rice who played really well.
Half price Rice as well.
Yeah. I think, £105 million, which is pretty close to the £2.5 million that our midfield that day cost. John McGinn, who was £2.5 million from Hibernian, and Yuri Tillemans, who was free. But hey, £105 million Declan Rice. Give West Ham more, I guess.
Yeah, as they said, we'd pay more.
Sorry, no,
if we could. But no, shout out to Arsenal, man. I don't want to be that doom and gloom guy. They bounced back this week after a tough week. Yeah, good win away from home against Gary O'Neill's Wolves. And yeah, they're still in the title race, man, regardless and irrespective of what people are saying and season's been rocked and there they are. But they're still at the top table, man. And City are going to have to match them, and Liverpool too.
Have you guys got City winning it? Or?
This whole City are in playoff mode, I'm not buying it like that, how I used to.
If Arsenal win their remaining games, I think they'll win the league if they win their remaining
Big
games.
North London derby next week.
Yeah.
Like, massive.
I think
Spurs 15 days off, I think it is.
Oh, wow.
So they've been in the cryo chambers defrosting for that one.
I think if Spurs just get a draw, like, if I'm Ange, I'm just going for a draw.
Okay. But that's not his thing, is it? Really?
Yeah, that's true. Ange wants to, like, win 7-0 every day. I don't know. I think I've still got Liverpool to win it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
I think
big win for them today. Away at Fulham.
And Fulham's not like an easy place to go.
No, they got a great home record.
Yeah. So like I think I've still got Liverpool to do it, but City have got easier games. But I don't really. Yeah, it's a good title race though.
Great title race.
People say the title race stinks.
No,
At least we have a title race.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Regardless of how good the Prem is on a larger scale, it's a good, entertaining title race.
People say that it's 3 teams as well. We're still mathematically in the race.
I said that today. I said Villa are looking like they want to win the league.
I think we're what, like 4 points behind that?
You can dream. You can dream.
Next
You
game
can. Villa, what did you make of them today, Teach?
I'll be right. I didn't watch the game.
Fair.
I just had the notifications on. I think we're running on fumes at the moment. Like, we've got a lot of injuries. I thought we were going to kind of like decline, but I think we're just trying to get to the end of the season. Like, that game against Lille, I did shed a tear, I can't lie.
And that's okay. We're here for
men
that are in touch with their emotions. No shame in it.
I think people because everyone loves to cuss Villa. And I know why people love to cuss Villa, because it's like, we live in like a footballing caste system.
Okay.
Where the top 6 dominate all, and as soon as a plucky little team come out of the grain and they start moving to teams, and us fans, we don't even get confident. We just kind of like stand up for ourselves. Everyone wants to shit on us, and I'm just like, you guys are shitting on a team that's been in the league for no more than 5 years. When Arteta got hired, we were like rookies in the league. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
still did them at the Emirates, though. I remember that it was the Barclays.
Yeah.
That day was.
I think that was 3-1. Yeah, but
Oof.
I think like a lot of people, like, you know, like as Villa fans, we're kind of just happy to be here. To be honest, like, we don't think we're better than United or better than City or better than Arsenal. But if if we beat you, like,
you're allowed to enjoy.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we beat you, but all I want from this season is I'll be happy with 4th. Obviously, we've got the semi-finals against Olympiacos.
Go on, honest thoughts. Great draw.
I think it's hard because obviously these players, like, as I said, we got players like Morgan Rogers, who was playing for Middlesbrough earlier on this season.
Got his goal today.
Yeah, he got his goal. He's a baller, to be fair. Like, Jacob Ramsey needs to like start looking over his shoulder. But Olympiacos is tough, man. You're going to Greece. Like, you know how these Greek fans move. Like, people like Douglas Luiz. By the way, Douglas Luiz, you can fuck off, man. Done with him. He can go.
Oh, is it time?
He can go. Like, I love him, but like, Douglas Luiz is kind of moving like, you know, sometimes you look at Casemiro and you go, yeah, we get it, you're good. But like, why are you trying? Douglas Luiz, like, you know, like
Casemiro's penalty, by the way.
Yeah.
He
didn't care. Yeah, he didn't care. But now, like, I think, we just need to like get to the end of the season. I'll be happy with 4th. Obviously, I want a trophy, and people are going to say, oh, small club mentality. Well, yeah, we've been in the league for 5 seasons. If the season ended today and we finished 4th and we didn't get a trophy, I'm more than happy with it.
This is like Crystal Palace or something, like, being Champions League.
Bro,
and then people saying, oh, you should.
Yeah, like, and bro, like, fuck Newcastle, fuck Brighton. Who else is there? Fuck Fulham.
West Ham?
Fuck West Ham as well, because all these clubs have been like, all I've heard for the past 2 seasons is, oh, look at Newcastle, they got money. Oh, look at Brighton, De Zerbi. Like,
you make a good point. I think the loving for Newcastle was bigger than the loving for Aston Villa.
Bro, you turned on TalkSport this time last year. All they're talking about is Geordies.
Eddie Howe this, Eddie Howe that. Great business,
bro.
Why is Emery not getting this?
Because people like,
is it the old Zeno?
I think at an institutional level, people just don't like Aston Villa. I just like Gareth Southgate doesn't like Aston Villa.
Crazy. Do you know who the Prince?
Prince William.
And maybe that's why.
Or King William.
Maybe
William supports your club.
Maybe that's why.
Royalty.
Maybe
yeah, but he supports us, isn't it? Like, people say, oh, what team do you support? He's like, oh, I'm a bit of a Villa fan. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I think we're like, at the moment, I think we're like well overachieving. We've got like the 10th highest net spend in the league, something like that. So I'm just happy with where we are. But to all the fans being like, oh, this Villa fan needs to pipe down, bro, it's not going to happen, man.
No,
it's not going to happen. Because 5 years ago, I was getting happy over draws away to Rotherham. And now we're going to the Emirates and playing them off the park in the second half.
God is good all the time.
And we're doing mad bits, so...
God is good.
God is good.
God is good. Shall I tell you who else is good? Trent Alexander-Arnold. Back on the free kicks as well. Who do we think? So he scored, Liverpool won 3-1 against Fulham. Sorry, I'm not doing my job properly at Craven Cottage, which is hard to do as Fulham are good at home. Yeah, tricky place to go. They get it popping down there
and they done
by
about
the river.
The belly dancer as well.
Who's the belly dancer, mate?
Salah.
Okay.
Yeah, the belly
cool.
dancer.
Is there life without Salah?
There's definitely life without Salah, as you've seen.
He was on trial today.
Interesting.
Yeah,
on trial
today.
It's a little experiment, and yeah, it seemed to work. Trent opened the scoring with a blinding free kick. Who is the best set piece taker in the Prem at the minute?
James Ward-Prowse.
James.
Based on this season?
Trent.
Even based on it, because if you're saying who's the best set piece scorer, then it kind of has to be Trent. But who's the best set piece taker? I've never seen James Ward-Prowse take a set piece and it go, oh, that's kind of shit.
First man.
Yeah, unlike a certain Bukayo in the final kick of the quarterfinal. Sorry.
Yeah. So Trent is probably up there for you.
I think so. Yeah. Because the way he does it is just like, it's effortless.
Who else makes that list? Declan Rice now on the corners. Or is it just because he's got two skyscrapers?
He can just kick really hard.
I think them two are definitely top tier.
Yeah.
For consistency.
I think it's Maddison.
Douglas Luiz, I'll put him up there. He scored from 2 corners, being a Villa player.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Rashford used to be good at free kicks.
Seems so long ago, man. We've suffered, man. We've suffered. Yes, and Gravenberch and Jota also continued the scoring for Liverpool, who are hot on the heels of Arsenal. They only trail Arsenal now on goal difference, and that's 8 goals.
Do you remember when someone was sitting down after they won the trophy and said, they said I was finished?
Yes.
They said I was finished.
They said.
It looks like their season is
close.
It's close to finishing.
It's close.
Very close, Van Dijk.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
And the way I'm looking at Liverpool now, it was all everyone was on Klopp's arse about 6 weeks ago until they lost to Manchester.
It's turned in a weird way.
It was all they're playing this football, they're playing good. Salah's this Mesut Ozil reincarnated player now.
Where are we at with Salah post AFCON?
He needs to be. He's with Casemiro.
Is it post AFCON?
Uber Pool.
Double links.
Is it post AFCON or is it post Mane?
That was his arch nemesis, Teach.
I feel like Mane left and Salah was kind of a bit.
Is it?
A bit.
I think the Mane thing's overplayed, and I think he deserves plaudits.
Have you ever
I don't think he's in the same conversation as Salah though.
Have you guys ever watched Salah post Mane play a full 90?
Even with Mane, did you see him in a 90? Actually play
a full 90.
And see his first touch and dribbling and everything.
God, Jesus.
And it bobble up and hit his shin.
Jeez, and he's hitting side net in from crosses and shit.
Yeah.
And then he gets a penalty and then he gets another penalty. And everyone's like, oh, look at Salah. Again, all I can say is what I see. As an African man, I want to be like Mohamed Salah is the best in the world. But again, I see Salah, in the words of the great Didier Deschamps, he does things I don't like.
Nice.
He does things I don't like. I see them against Crystal Palace and I'm seeing Salah get the ball and he's just kicking it places. I'm like, the goal's there, big man. Why are you... I don't know, innit? He's a great player and that, but I think post-contract maybe, I don't think he's been...
Signed the Supermax. It happens to all of them.
The Supermax be killing the people, man.
Liverpool are going to be looking to spin the block on Saudi.
Oh, yeah.
Because Saudi are biting for Salah.
They need someone. They
need to get it done.
They got him on 350. He spent 90 million on the WWE striker up front.
Rob Van Dam.
Nunes Guerrero, basically up front, can't finish anything. They said something the other day. He's had 100 and something shots he's had. Only scored about 10 goals.
Conversion's not great.
His conversion rate's the worst in the Prem.
Big chances missed. All that
and then
stuff.
every time I see these players, I think the Ten Hag terrorist comes into my head again because I think you wanted him.
Yeah.
You wanted that Bambi, that light skinned Bambi on ice.
Wanted Gakpo as well.
You wanted him. You wanted these guys.
It's talent ID.
Gravenberch, you wanted these guys.
Talent ID is interesting.
Bro. But good win for Liverpool though.
Yeah. It goes another week, man. There's some midweek matches that we'll be playing close attention to.
A lot of teams look like they're running on fumes.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone seems so tired. It's not like there's more games, and I guess maybe that Buki World Cup last year is probably playing.
I hate this whole just too many games, man. I see Fleetwood Town playing 54 games a season.
Get with it.
Twice a week.
Whilst having sorry, that's the lower leagues.
Nah, but these
tabbers.
Nah, but I'm seeing. Do you know what I'm saying? And then people be like, oh, well, it's not John Stones Paint Trophy, League Cup, FA Cup, League 2. I'm seeing Stevenage put in performances. And they're playing 60 games a season because they're getting to the John Stones Paint. And then Pep and Klopp are coming on my TV saying, crying.
That's what I'm saying. Man, I have matches on Thursday nights, have to jump in their car with their injury, drive an hour and a half home, get an ice bath in the bath that they had to get from their freezer.
For training tomorrow.
Go back to work the next day.
Bro, and the physio is the burger lady, the social media manager, the commentator. Their physiotherapy treatment.
And they ain't complaining about games.
No.
Bro, I'm seeing players complaining about, there's too many games.
Rodri, I'm tired.
Rodri, brother, you live in a great house. You got the best fitness physios half the time, really, because of the way that your team plays,
You have all of the ball.
you've got all of the ball, and then you're telling me you're playing too many games. I used to be in the other crowd. I used to be like, yeah, they're playing too many games.
Okay.
But now I'm like,
Enough.
nah.
That's enough. All the sports scientists that you have and the technology. Cristiano Ronaldo's still here.
Yeah.
Machine.
Like 43 or
Look
something.
after your bodies. It's called a professional football.
Ronaldo, CR7 would play every single day of the week if he could.
If someone
Yeah.
says you can score, yeah.
Honestly,
West Ham were pumped by Crystal Palace's academy youth South London team. Elise and Eze are back, so the vibes are back. It's just how long will it last?
Them two are cold, man.
Yeah,
It's just a
Mateta's there as well, trying to.
man.
Oi,
He's trying to.
oi. This season,
I'm seeing
most
some
improved.
things.
He might be one of the most improved strikers in Prem.
Seeing some things.
Especially in the,
Andre
like,
Ayew,
10
you can rest
Yeah,
now, brother.
yeah.
Number 10 and below.
Finally.
For the teams in Prem, I think he's been most
Mateta's,
improved.
yeah.
He looks
So
like he's here now.
He's cooking
A
something. man.
handful.
Cooking a nice little meal in West Ham. I don't know what to make of them, man.
Moist
It's
gone,
just
man.
it's tough because I don't know if we can keep saying he won them.
What was it? Conference?
Champions,
The Conference
Champions
League,
of Europe. You'll never sing that. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Their conference league run was like dire as well. That was like the Carabags and the VVV Vendos.
You gotta win it. You gotta win
Who did
it.
they get- Who did they have in the final again?
Fiorentina, to be fair. But like again,
Semis was, I can't remember who the semis was.
exactly like I think
Is it a German team? I cannot remember off the top of my
That was
head.
that might have been the Europa.
Calvin Bassey's Rangers got to the final of the Europa League that season. So
I saw
He's
that.
improved as well. I have to
Yeah.
give him his
Yeah.
roles. He looks like a Premier League centre back.
No, shout out to him.
very quickly, Anthony Robinson. I've been saying this for like a year
Everyone's. He's now
USA.
hot topic, flavour of the month.
now, bruv. I've
Hey,
been
Hawks
saying
has
it
been on the
for
team.
time, man.
USA
Like,
bandwagon.
this guy, he's not even American, you know.
No, he's not.
He's British.
Yeah.
Oh, so
But no, but he is.
just
Yeah,
chose the
yeah.
American.
Yeah.
He actually looks like
He
an
wants.
American.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like he played.
And it's
lacrosse.
Anthony. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the spelling's crazy.
Yeah, but I think
Shout out
Liverpool, if you're Klopp, swap one Robertson for another.
I did see some rumours about Robertson leaving Liverpool.
Oh man, he'd be crazy at you guys as well. Crazy at you guys.
And we
Yeah,
need to
we
have a
need that
succession
as well,
plan.
don't we?
Yeah, massively so. But yeah, West Ham, man, hold your head. I'm not sure what happens there with Moyes. It might be time to part ways. Tough week for them. There's been a few tough weeks in the Prem, man. A lot of arses being beat. Say that again, Forrest.
Yeah, do you see
Oh,
Forrest?
yeah, Forrest kicking off as well, arguing and releasing statements. What's wrong with that
Did you
club?
see that
Who's their owner again? The crazy one, isn't it?
crazy brother?
Olympiacos owner as well.
Yeah, I bet he's texted the social media admin, like, give me the password,
Let's go.
bro.
Yeah,
Give me the password.
Enough.
Get robbed.
The shackles are off. And yeah, Forest, they are teetering on the edge.
They need to go down.
1
man.
point
They-
above.
they need to go down.
Relegation zone.
I need to see Luton stay up. But after yesterday,
Oh, you're for it?
of course I used to beat Luton. Just
Sorry.
tired,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, man. After yesterday, it was a bit hard to be supporting them.
Punched by Burnley.
By
Brentford.
Brentford.
Sorry, Brentford. Oh, what was
without,
that?
Without Tony.
Yes, without Tony. Yeah.
Oh, he's on trial as well.
Tony.
Yeah, because Frank is like, bro, you're going, so let me just test something
There
out.
is life after.
Yeah, there's life after Tony. Do they need him? I don't think so.
What price now? Because it was 100 mil when he was on the ban.
It's gone down to about 30 or 40 now.
Cut price.
And no links as well.
I will.
Yeah.
I'd go to
That's when it gets scary.
That's when it's scary.
Yeah.
Before it was just Chelsea and Arsenal. Now I'm seeing West Ham, Spurs. Thinking,
West Ham, Tony at West Ham might pop.
that
To be
would be a
fair,
good. I think that'll be his next move. You know.
I don't know him. It does feel as though that's below him, though. From what I have gathered from him and the things he puts out into the universe, it seems as though is that somewhat of a
I think beggars can't be
sideward
choosers
step.
for him now.
yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
He, do you know what? He'll either go West Ham. If Spurs sign him, I got to question Spurs
Okay.
because I'm like, is this just Richarlison? Not the same profile player, but just like the situation.
Yeah.
You know, good player, not great at like a not so good team.
Yeah.
You poach him for 40, 50 million, and then all your fans are saying, "Oh, we should have got this guy instead." Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'll either go like West Ham, Spurs, or like Galatasaray. He'll replace Icardi or some stuff. He'll go link up with Zaha.
Nice.
Yeah.
Be an absolute mood. I guess that brings us to the end of our week in review. Apologies again for our absence, but we are back for the running. So you'll be seeing our young, pretty faces until the end of the season. As I said at the top of the show, please Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment, because that's the thing that keeps us coming back, man. That's the reason we do it. We just want to argue, fight, and be told that we're wrong. I've been Walks. This has been SB, and this has been Champions League with TJ. We'll be back next week. Peace.